Hello and welcome back. Here is a very practical question. I would like to find out the total number of hours worked by an employee in a day and in the full week. I've entered the names and work days, and all I have to do is enter the hours the employees work every day and then total the hours for the week. I enter the hours like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm new to Excel. Now, when you are doing work with time in Excel, you will always have a start time and a finish time. The entry of the time in a specific format is very important. For example, we enter 9 o'clock as 9:00. Alright? If you don't enter an A or a P, Excel assumes it's AM. Alright? Of course, if you're working in the 24 hours mode, then automatically Excel knows that 23 hours is 11 p.m. And you can see here, you have the HH hours, the minutes, and the seconds. So entering time in this specific format is very important. So you can just right click on this, go to Format Cells, and you'll be able to view how this has been set. Custom, hours and minutes. Alright? Okay. So now we have an entry of a start time and an end time. Calculating the difference between these two is like subtracting numbers. So if you say equal to B2 minus A2, you would get the number of hours worked. But what happens if you have this situation where a person works in the night and continues till the morning next day? So you can't do an autofill here, for example. See what happens? You get an error, right? So in this case, we start now assuming that this time can be smaller than A2, isn't it? So let's write the formula here is equal to if A2 is greater than B2, then we say that it should take care of one day and then display the value of B2, else it should just display B2 and then minus it from A2. That means whatever value we get here, the value from A2 should be subtracted. And if you press enter now, you of course get 9, but when you do an autofill, see in the second cell it works, right? So we can now autofill this because the two things that were important have been taken care of. That means if you have somebody working in the night and he goes to the next day, we need to take care of the day and then give us the value of the hours. Alright. Now, to find the total hours worked in the week, we just need to do a simple sum. Alright. So when you do this sum, you need to also multiply this by 24 because 24 hours a day and the total here is definitely more than 24. So we press enter. Now you see we get a very strange calculated figure here, because if we just select this, we get a very nice sum here at the bottom. Do you see that? 43 hours and 45 minutes, which is perfect. But why do we get this here? So we need to format this because we are getting this in the time format. So we right click on this, go to Format Cells, and in the Format Cells window we select number, and there you see everything as we wanted. Now we say okay, we get this. So I'm just going to make this bold, click on this, fill this with yellow color just to highlight this and make this blue, okay, or maybe even red. So there it is. So here it would be total hours worked work per week, isn't it? So we have our total hours worked per week. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.